Hello, good morning. This is video log entry 86, and yes, I do have a NASA shirt. I'm a big NASA fanboy. Um, and it's 8 a.m. right? Yeah, it's 8 a.m. I was a little bit behind on schedule today because I was having quite a bit of trouble sleeping, and I don't know. I had trouble sleeping. I did have coffee a little bit late. It was like around 4 o'clock, but I don't know. Usually coffee wears off in about 4 hours for me. So my brain was just a little bit active last night, which is fine. And I got up at around 6:30, and it was already daylight. So I was surprised to see the light coming through my windows when I opened my eyes. I was like, oh, usually it's me. I wake up before sunrise. So, but yeah. Anyways, I had to go to the store early today and get some coffee because I didn't have any. I keep thinking. Part of me wants to get rid of coffee, but I feel like I'm not ready yet. You know, it's a way of coping with stress for me. And this morning I was just thinking about like my car and how I still haven't fixed it. So I got my I've been procrastinating with that, and at the same time I was planning on getting rid of it, but I should at least have a functioning battery, right? So I'm gonna test. I tested out the battery with a multimeter to see how much voltage is in it, and not voltage, but how much current is in it. But can you even test? I don't even know. I think it was testing to see if it was 12 volts or whatnot. But anyways, whatever. My brain's not working today. Yeah, so I got like myself a little portable. They call it like Astro AI. It was a portable car battery charger. Because that was the issue, was the fact that I tried starting my car when it was really cold out, and I haven't used it in a couple of weeks, and all that sludge from the oil caused it was too dense for it to start. So so it went down to, I don't know what the capacity is right now, but yeah. Anyways, so I'm hoping that I can get it back up to 12 volts. If that's how it works. I don't fucking know. My brain's being dumb. Yeah. So, yeah, and that should be coming in like 4 days or so, 4 business days. I don't know. I should know this kind of stuff, but like, I feel I'm a little bit ashamed that I'm not as mechanically inclined as I should be as a man that is 26 years old, and my dad has never tried showing me any of this stuff. Like, he told me the basics about like how to. I don't think he actually showed me how to jump a car when I was younger. Doesn't every dad do that to their son? Maybe he did. I don't remember, but I've never been comfortable with jumping a car. So I mean, like my brother knows how to do it. So I guess that's cool. I guess, but you know, I should be comfortable jumping a car at the very least, and not like getting a portable. A power bank and whatnot, but actually jumping a car with another car. But whatever. I know. I'm fairly careful. I don't think I'd electrocute myself. Just keeping the terminals away from each other is the biggest thing. So you don't cause a current going through you to go to ground. That would not be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So, what's the ordering again? I think it's like, is it like red, black, and then black, red, or something like that? I don't know. Or is it how does that work? I don't fucking know. I should know this. And I say I know physics, but for some reason I don't understand electricity whatever. I forgot the ordering. Whatever. Anyways, so what else am I doing today? Not much. I got the battery pack, so that's cool. No, and oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention that. It's another thing. Is that I have a scheduled interview on Monday, so that's gonna be fun. Next week. It's for the parks. like I said, it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Well, obviously, because I applied for like 20 different positions, and I do have experience with most of that stuff. It wasn't really my intuition telling me; it was pure logic. But I don't know. This one is about an hour and a half away. I don't know. I'm gonna go over there and ask about the specifics, or if I could, because this is for a seasonal position as a event assistant. So I mean, being an event assistant sounds kind of cool. But it's not as a park attendant. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to the interview and I'm gonna ask them about whether I can, if they actually accept me, and whether I can, transfer into a different position as opposed to being a event assistant for this movies thing and probably a couple of other events. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to ask them about the specifics. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have other than that, today I don't really have much going on. So I don't remember what I did yesterday. I don't know. My brain has been cluttered with my stupid car, and I just keep thinking about it. And I'm hoping I can tow it away or something one morning when I know that I have a job where I don't need to use it, and I'm gonna be there for at least 6 months or something. Then I'm gonna get rid of it and hopefully get some money out of it too. So we'll see. And it's like I said before, it's an old car. It's a 2003 Silver Accord. I don't know why I had to say it was silver. It's a 2003 Accord. And yeah, I just want to get rid of it. And I know that I don't really have to jump the battery myself. I don't know, because if it's going to be a junk service, there's some junk services around this area that actually pay for your car to then throw into the junkyard. Because of these materials that are probably recyclable or something like that they probably use, the battery and whatnot. So I think that's cool. At least they're salvaging the materials. So it's not really junk, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so I was thinking, I don't really have to jump the battery. Because the only reason I was thinking about jumping is because if they bring a like one of those tow trucks, and again, like my car is parallelly parked. It's not. It's not sticking out in a parking lot or anything like that. So it may be sandwiched in between two cars. It would be nice if I could just make sure if there could be a day in which there isn't a car in front of it, but I don't know. So I need to make sure to cover all bases. So that's the reason why I got the battery. And I'm embarrassed that I'm still embarrassed that I don't know how to jump a fucking car. And I'm a NASA fanboy. I don't even know how to jump a fucking car, man. What the hell? I do. I've done it before, actually. I have to be there. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Why? You could just go on WikiHow, anyways. So whatever. I don't know why I'm still thinking about that. I'm obsessing over random shit, and I went. No, I'm not going to talk about that because it's just a random thing that I tend to go. I'm still going like really fast when I do things, and for no reason really. It's just like maybe this morning I was a little bit anxious, and I was very just like intense for no reason, because I was going to the grocery store. It was like 7:00 in the morning. Not many people were there, and there were a few people behind me, and the lady in front of me didn't like put her divider up. She didn't care, and I guess I was kind of annoyed with that. And I wasn't really trying to express my emotions. I probably had like some form of frustration on my face because I was annoyed with the lady in front of me that didn't give me one of the dividers. So I did. I guess I tried to give. I don't think she was looking, but I was trying to be an example. I gave the other guy that was behind me a divider because he couldn't reach it. Like, I don't know. Maybe she just wasn't paying attention. But yeah. So I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. It's funny thing is like, back just a few years ago, if I were down, I wouldn't know. I would just feel numb. So at least I'm expressing some kind of emotions now, right? So I shouldn't feel bad about it. I guess I'm a little bit, I'm just anxious and not really overwhelmed. It's just it's just a car thing that I've been procrastinating with because I don't know what to do with it yet. It's been sitting out there for like 4 months or something. So I feel bad because that's a perfect spot for somebody that's actually driving and using a car to park. And I've had that out there for so long, but I didn't know when to get rid of it because I didn't know about the public transportation system. I don't know if I was going to be using it, but I just didn't know. There were a lot of variables I just didn't know yet, so I feel bad. And I could have grabbed a job earlier just to get rid of it as soon as possible, just work. But I don't think I was ready, but now I am. So whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Don't know why I'm anxious right now. I have no reason to be anxious. Also, I'm just annoyed with myself because I tend to fixate on things that I don't know, and I feel embarrassed that I don't know things that I think I should know. Again, like jumping a car, and then like I miss like, and then just like really small things, you know, just very small mistakes that any normal human, anybody, any human would make. And I get annoyed with it and I get fixated. It's like, I can't believe I did that. That was dumb or whatever. And it circles through my head. And I have to keep telling myself, it's like, bro, it's fine. Relax. Because like, I missed out on, I missed out on a dime with giving change to a lady. And that was circling my head. It's like, why are you bashing yourself for something so small? It's okay. You don't have to be so critical about small stuff like that, And I guess that was always a reason on why I blocked myself from things in which I would make mistakes, and I just avoided because I knew I would make mistakes doing it. And I've been trying to work on that. Like I said, I'm trying to desensitize myself from failures. I mean, making mistakes is not necessarily failure. It just happens. It's a part of the learning process, and for some reason, I just couldn't get myself to accept that. But whatever, I'm learning now, and things are looking up. I guess that's another reason why I don't like video games as much, because like, okay, hard video games, like, what's that game called? Dark Souls. Dark Souls are, Zelda doesn't, I wouldn't consider, Breath of the Wild to be considered a hard game, even though they said it was the equivalent of Dark Souls when it came to difficulty, but at least I didn't, but I actually enjoyed it, because I like open world games. And Dark Souls is, I guess, somewhat open world, but I played Dark Souls 3 a little bit, and I went against the first boss and died. I was like, fuck this game. I did not have the fucking patience for it. My brother did. I think he beat all the Dark Souls games and whatnot, but, and then he played like just a bunch of, he likes challenging things. I should like challenging things. Challenging things are good for you, right? It's how you become a better person, and it makes you feel good after you've surpassed that or challenge, right? Or surmounted it. It's just a lot of things that I like, this, again, like I said, this is part of the reason why I wanted to do all this, is because I wanted to make my life somewhat challenging. I wouldn't say this is all, maybe for some people this would be challenging. This is not really, okay, it is somewhat challenging. I actually had to sit down and, make sure I'm doing the right thing, right? So I actually did have to sit down and slow my thoughts down, because I couldn't use my old patterns to solve these problems, because I always considered myself to be a fast thinker, but there were just some things I had to slow down and think through. So, I had to learn how to think slowly, a lot slower in comparison to what I was accustomed to. So, to that extent, I guess I did learn quite a bit. And I'm slowly getting better. It's just, just a few things here and there. Definitely much better than I was last year. So, yeah. A lot better. And a lot happier. So, I don't know. I think I'm done talking for now. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a lot planned. I still have to cut my hair as usual. And I'm excited for the interview. I'm hoping that maybe I'll get some more possible interviews. The thing is, like, this park system, for these interviews, they have like this very specific position, and I don't know, like they say it's for this particular position, and I had a bunch of other park attendant positions that maybe they haven't gone through yet, even though it's been under review for like months at this point. Whatever. Just whatever. Anyways, I'm done. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? All right, bye.